And well, welcome back to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look over Vechain. When should you invest? So let's have a look into Vechain. So on today's price, we are currently 5.55% down on today's trading. Vechain, which is VET, currently ranked 19 out of all cryptocurrencies. So we are at the top end of the charts here. Current supply of Vechain is 86 billion, with a circulating supply of just over 55 billion. Market cap, we have just dropped under that magical 1 billion market cap, and we are $942.2 million currently. Scrolling down, as we can see just there, the price is $0.01699. And as you can see the chart, this is what's been happening recently. We'll have a look at TradingView in a minute and get a better idea what's been happening and what we can expect to potentially happen in the future. Just a quick run over the market pairs. So predominantly a lot of the trading is happening on Binance against USDT, which is Tether, 20%, so that's a fair chunk. As you can see, there's a good amount on OceanX on 12.4%. Personally, I've not even heard of that exchange, so I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, we are trading on quite a lot of big exchanges here. And just one more point to note before the chart is the all-time high, which is what we all like to know. It was $0.021, and that was this month, July the 8th, 2020. So that was around 10 to 12 days ago. Right, so we have the Vechain Tether. This is on the daily chart. I have gone on this previously and I put a couple of monthly levels on. I did try and look for some week levels, but I couldn't really spot any, and the monthly levels did seem to bounce off them. But what I want to do is just draw a couple of daily levels in here, so we can use them as price indicators to potentially get in at some entry points. So let's just have a look for some key daily levels. As you can see, that seems to be a bit of a daily level around there, so we will mark it on and we'll change that to the daily. So you could have a few of these on. I mean, you could go to town on it and you could say that's one there because we did wake up and we touched that, but so we'll have that there as well. And possibly one more around. No, I'm not going to have any more, so we will keep them as them for now. As you can see, recently we have been on a major rise. So from the 13th of March, yes, that's when Bitcoin had that 57% dump. And ever since then, it's been on a massive run, really. And we can see that in the price action here. So we take the bottom wick all the way up to the top wick. We've had a 1,300% price rise over the last, what you could call it, 3 months. So it's been a massive rise. And if you were holding at these levels and you've managed to sell it up around here, then that is a great investment and a great amount of profit to take. But what I want to do is look at some potential entry points going forward, and we will use a Fibonacci for this because it does create some great levels, and we won't go wick to wick for this, but we'll go from body to body. So we'll take that bottom body and we'll take it up to the top body there. I'm not going to use the wicks because the wicks seem to just, big buyers just come in and take it up and take the complete bloody resistance out of there, so I'm not going to do that. And I think this is where we'll see it. We did, as you can see, we double topped and then we've started to retrace. That's what happens a lot when you manage to find these all-time highs. You double top, people are trying to sell it around that level, and then that's it. It does start to decline. You can see there. This first major level to target is the 0.23 level on retracement, but as you can see on the monthly level there, we're just hovering around that level. The body sat right on that monthly level, and it doesn't seem to want to move up there yet, but it will do, and I think it will move down at some point. So in my opinion, I think Bitcoin is going to dump at some point in the next, well, I've been saying it for about a month now, but I think over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think we should start to see some downward movement. We have here, as you can see, we're already trending down. If you take that from the 15th of July, we started to move down from there. And if we just put the Hitman on it, it's just a view of a Hitman. Yeah, we've not had a sell signal from a Hitman yet. As you can see, we had a buy signal down here. And ever since this is on my personal settings. You can set it up to what you like, but that's my settings. I prefer longer swing trades. So yeah, Hitman is still in a bullish mood, but once this starts to come down, we start to get a little bit of momentum, it will swing to bearish, and we will get a red indicator there pop up around here hopefully, and you can either short it or look to sell when that indicator comes in and then buying further down here. You're probably not going to like this, but this is where my entry point is for Vechain. I'm going to target these levels down here. I do think that it can happen again. Oops. Even bounce back down towards that monthly level down there. I will mark it up as my buy zone. Yeah, so what's that about there? This is pretty much a very similar setup to a lot of the coins that I'm holding right now. I do think that things are just going to start to get bearish. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq had an absolutely epic Q2. Everything was up, and that reflected onto Bitcoin. Everything just started to pump, and it's been like that. If you look at a lot of charts, they're all very, very similar, and we just seem to keep going up and up and up. But it does seem to have topped. We had that double top there, and it has started to move down. We have wicked back up a couple of times, but it is not liking it. It is starting to come back down, and I do feel that if you are holding VT and you're even the biggest supporter, do not be scared to sell, because imagine if you sell here and the price goes down here and you can pretty much double your bag if not more. The chances are on the charts for you to make a lot more Vechain. There's no point buying it here and then just holding it and just hoping it keeps going up, because it don't work like that. Things, once they've double topped, they do start to retrace, and I mean, it could go up. I did a band video the other day and I said, right, this is top, but it absolutely mooned about another 50-60%. But that does happen, and in these alt seasons, we're having a bit of a mini alt season. Shit seems to happen when you're not expecting it, but this looks like it's going to turn around, and there's no harm in getting some orders in down here, because this, in my opinion, in the future is going to go back up to these all-time high levels, and I think we've got a good dollar out of this coin. I do. We've got some massive partnerships. We've got that huge partnership with BMW, so there's going to be a link on the blockchain for each BMW car, and it pretty much saves all the data of that car. So whenever you go for a servicing or an MOT, all your data is already in that car and you can see it. And that goes for if you're going to buy a car in the future and you want to buy a BMW, all the data will be stored on the VTE blockchain, which is class, really. And that's only just one aspect of it. They've got so many massive partnerships going on. But yeah, let's just go back to the technical analysis way. That is my buy zone down there. I do think if you can get around levels, and you are in for one of the best investment opportunities in a long time. This project is going to be massive in the future. So yeah, that is my entry zones. I do think we can hit $1 in the future. That will wrap it up for today's video. If you have any questions about Vechain or any technical analysis questions, please drop them in comments. I will get back to you. So please make sure you do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.